Hello everybody and happy Monday. Today's video is going to be uncut, so in the spirit of that I have stepped into my vlogging office. It's a studio apartment, there's nowhere to really do cool things, but here we are. Ben Cook released a Becoming YouTube video on Sunday. And this one was hard-hitting. It was about the idea of whether or not YouTube can change the world, whether YouTubers and the YouTube community can change the world. And in a 30-minute video, he didn't address the question, because it's YouTube. The point that he was trying to make is that we would so much rather sit down and watch blind entertainment than actually care about real issues. And a lot of people are kind of responding with this paranoid feeling that, wow, I have to go and rethink my life. He's saying that people who watch these videos care more about watching someone choke on cinnamon than raising awareness about real problems in the world. And the thing that I zeroed in on, and I don't know, it was kind of a side thing, was that creators get to this point where they become desperate to hold on to the people that are listening to them. He asked a whole bunch of famous YouTubers whether they think that YouTube can change the world, and all of them said, yeah. Some of them said, yeah, but I'm not going to do anything like that. Just because I have people paying attention to me, just because I have people that will listen, doesn't mean that I have the right to spew my own opinions about particular issues in their face. They're watching me to be entertained, and that's my job. The curious thing for me, none of them said, yes, we are changing the world. We're doing it right now. And that is troublesome, and it goes to the heart of something that I've kind of been worrying about with my own videos, and I've talked a little bit on my vlog channel, which makes this a little bit fitting. But the idea of why should I spend time making entertaining stuff when you could just as well spend time learning more about poverty in Africa and real issues that affect people's lives? Why does entertainment seem so completely frivolous and useless sometimes? And the thing is that Ben's video kind of put me on the defensive, which is a good thing, because it helped me realize kind of the answer to that. There are too many issues for any one person to solve, obviously, and if I were to spend all of my time trying to solve them, I'm going to have a panic attack and heart attack and die. What we can do is we can make small changes in various ways. And one of the things that's really interesting about all entertainment is that obviously you do want to entertain. I was in the studio audience for The Daily Show once, and someone asked Jon Stewart, who comes out and answers a few questions before the show starts, they asked, given that people who watch The Daily Show tend to be more aware of real news issues, is that something you're proud of? And he said, frankly, we're just trying to be funny. That's our job. Aaron Sorkin, when interviewed about The West Wing, has said, our main goal here is not to discuss issues, it's to entertain you for the amount of time that we have asked you for. And so that always has to be a primary goal in entertainment, but the thing is that you can also, within that, address issues and raise awareness, and even if you don't specifically do that, you do help make people question the things that they believe, especially through humor, and you do get them to. There's empathy. When there are characters that you feel very compelled toward, you are practicing empathy as a viewer. When you have to listen, when you decide to listen to someone who's entertaining, voice an opinion that you disagree with, it causes you to consider, well, why exactly do I feel this way? And with many channels on YouTube, there's pure, raw educational content in its purest form. Look at a lot of the Vlogbrothers stuff, and it's a way that even though you might not be out there bringing real drinking water to starving orphans in Africa, what you are doing is you are educating yourself, and you are making yourself a better person, and making potentially your kids a better person, and creators on YouTube can help foster that type of thing. In addition to openly shilling for charity. So the thing is, if someone were to create a YouTube channel that simply asked you to donate money to various charities every day, it wouldn't get a lot of traction. In the same way that PBS can't just run with pledge drives the entire time. But just because something is entertaining and relaxing and cathartic and very first world doesn't mean that we can't avail ourselves of the opportunity by creating things that really matter to get people to think, to get people to question their own beliefs and shape better individuals both in themselves and in the people that they interact with. And this is the good that comes out of what we do. And I think that is something that I've personally struggled with, is feeling when I'm trying to come up with ideas, I think, no, that's too frivolous or blah. It doesn't matter. I enjoy doing this, and my goal going forward with all of my videos, maybe to entertain you, maybe to make you think, but most of all to help you explore and help me explore what being alive is like and how to be a better version of ourselves. And as indirect of a form of charity that is, if we all become better versions of ourselves, I think we'll be much better equipped to deal with the real problems in the world. That's all I have to say. Have a fantastic Monday, and I'll see you on Wednesday.